ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2014 Scripps Ranch Little League AA World Series. Today's game features the Camouflage Padres versus the Retro Padres. My name is Ryan Leedy and I'll be your announcer for today's activities. And now for the participants in today's game. The visiting manager is Chris Narstead. The home manager is Lance Tashner. From the visiting team, batting first, number 3, Ben Narstead. And from the home team, number 6, Trevor Bowen. Batting second from the visiting team, number 10, Roman Miller. And from the home team, number 9, Blake Tashner. From the visiting team, number 11, Anthony Zasso. And from the home team, number 3, Jordan Torian. From the visiting team, number 6, Nate Cruz. Number 10, Josh Asper. The visiting team, number 12, Ryan Bodmer. And from the home team, number 5, Liam Hunter. From the visiting team, number 4, John Choi. And from the home team, number 11, Jacob Wong. Visiting team number 1, Will Miller. From the home team number 1, Alex Fink. From the visiting team number 9, Ryan Harrod. And from the home team number 4, Mason Bowen. Visiting team number 7, David Lutz. And from the home team number 2, Ashton Duncan. From the visiting team number 8, Jake Frabel. And from the home team number 12, Zach Rose. Ryan Green. From the home team, number 8, Ryan Sanford. And from the visiting team, number 5, Jacob Hilberg. And from the home team, number 7, Gabe Boschke. And the home team coach from the Camo Padres is Dean Hunter. And from the visiting team, the Retro Padres, Joe Zasso. Our umpires for today's game are Nick Nastrini and Mr. J. To lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance from the visiting team. To lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance from the visiting team, Ben Narstead. And to lead us in the Little League Pledge from the home team, Trevor Bowen.
everybody, and welcome to Jerry Park, King and Zoss for George Langevin Productions. The start of the AA World Series game, the Retro Padres and the Camo Padres, and we're set to go. The pitcher, number 3 for the Camo Padres, is Jordan Torian, and the first pitch is a strike. Jordan Torian on the mound. And batting for the Retro Padres is Ben Narstedt. And that pitch outside goes back to the screen. Ben Narstedt leading things up. Roman Miller and Anthony Zazzo to follow. Beautiful day here in Scripps Ranch Little League. Again, Jerry Park. And that pitch looks to be high and outside. Got a home plate umpire and a base umpire here today. And that pitch is low. Starting this game just a little bit after 1 here on the 7th of June, 2014. Top of the first. That pitch is in there, swing and a miss, and down he goes. So Ben Narstedt down on strikes, and number 10, Roman Miller. Anthony Zazzo is on deck, and the pitch to Miller is high. 1 ball and no strikes. Jordan Torian on the mound. Got that high leg kick. And the next pitch is in there for a strike. Strike 2 to Roman Miller. Jordan turns, deals, and the strike 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. All right, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch is hit into the air to center field, and number 9 is there to make the catch. That was hit right to him. Sometimes those are the hardest ones to catch, and so Blake Tashner, the center fielder, makes the catch. Nice job. 2 down, and here's Anthony Zazzo. Ball outside, 1-0. So 2 quick outs, a strikeout, and a fly ball to center field. The wind's starting to pick up. It's blowing in. And that pitch is, let's see, is that a strike? Pointed that way. And that pitch is hit into the air. The first baseman, number 1, moves over, camps underneath it, and makes the catch, Alex Fink. And so the Camo Padres will get out of the first inning without allowing a base runner. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. The Camo Padres will be coming up. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. And Trevor Bowen leading things off for the Camo Padres. Lefty, number 9. Ryan Herod, the pitcher for the Retro Padres. Left-hander. So we just started here, bottom of the first. No score. All sorts of different eras of the Padres represented here today. In fact, the game right before this one here on this very field, the 1936 Padres won the, I believe it was the single A World Series. Pitch is outside. And I tell you, if anybody's been to San Diego or if you are just staying here, this breeze right now is the reason. This has one of the best climates in the world. It is beautiful out right now. These kids ought to feel very privileged to be playing out here rather than in Phoenix, Arizona, where it's 118 and no wind. And that's ball 4. So Trevor Bowen with the leadoff walk. And here's Blake Tashner. Blake had that fly ball that he caught in center field in the first inning. That big orange bat. You can see him coming. Herod's pitch is in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, and over to second base goes Trevor Bowen. And that pitch will get away from the catcher, and over to third base goes Trevor. So Trevor Bowen has turned a walk into a triple here as he's advanced to second and third on a couple of wild pitches. And that one's a little high. Ball 3. 3-0 to Blake Tashner. On deck is the Camel Padres pitcher, Jordan Torian. And that's a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. All right. So Blake Tashner, count 3-1. Hits that one on a bounce to short. Goes across the diamond, not in time. Blake got down the line rather quickly. Trevor Bowen will score. Infield single for Blake, and here's Jordan Torian.
Now batting, number 3, Jordan Torian.
Big swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Ryan Herod on the mound for the Retro Padres. That pitch high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch is high. 2-1. And Herod's 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. The runner faked the steal of second. They throw down anyway. 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck, Josh Casper, then Liam Hunter. 3-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jordan's 3-2 pitch, or the 3-2 pitch to Jordan, I should say, is ball 4. So a walk, a single, and a walk. It's produced a run so far. And here's Josh Casper, nobody out, first and second.
Now batting, Josh Casper.
The Retros call time and talk to their pitcher. Joe Zazzo, coach for the Retro Padres. All right, he's had his say, and now here's Josh Casper. And he'll take a ball high and away, 1-0. A 1-0 pitch, that's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch is low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike, and some happy feet over there. Number 9, Blake Tashner, trying to draw a throw. And that pitch is swung on, hit up the third baseline. The pitcher comes over. Third baseman is there, and it's foul. So we'll do it all again. Everybody goes back. And Harrod's next pitch is grounded to short. They go to second in time to get the force on number 3, Jordan Toreen. So Jordan out at second. Over to third base goes Blake Tashner, and at first is Josh Casper. So Casper aboard on the fielder's choice. And Liam Hunter steps in. He'll take one low in the dirt, 1-0. And on the play, stealing second, number 10, Josh Casper. That pitch is hit in the air just past the second baseman in the center field. 1 run is in, and here comes Casper around to score. So Tashner and Casper score. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Camo Padres. Liam Hunter with the single, driving in 2 runs, and here's Jacob Wong. Alex Fink on deck. And that ball gets away from the catcher. Throw down to second base. They made it close. But Hunter will make it. And he's now in scoring position. Next pitch hit over to second and just under his glove. Around third and scoring is Liam Hunter, the 4th run of the inning. So Jacob Wong is at first base. Alex Fink now batting. That ball just under the glove of Ryan Green, number 2, for the Retro Padres. Lefty against lefty here. That pitch is inside. Looked to be really close there, but inside. Alex Fink. Mason Bowen is on deck. 1 out, bottom of the first. 4 runs across for the Camo Padres. And that pitch is in there for a strike. And Harrod's next pitch is up and in, ball 4. So Alex Fink with the walk. Over to second goes Jacob Wong, and here's Mason Bowen. So the Camo Padres flexing their muscles here. 4 runs across in the first inning, and there's runners at first and second. There's only 1 out. And that pitch in there for a strike. And number 11, Jacob Wong, trying to draw a throw, hoping they'd throw it into the outfield so he could take an extra base, but they don't bite. All right, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And down he goes. That's a strikeout. Mason Bowen strikes out. And here's Ashton Duncan. Ashton has runners at first and second. 2 out. Swing and a miss. Next pitch, that's in there for a strike. Evens it up, 1 ball, or actually that's strike 2. 0-2 to Ashton Duncan. If Ashton can get aboard, Zach Rose would then bat. He's on deck. And that ball outside. One-two pitch is swung on a missed ball in the dirt. Catcher comes up with it. And that'll be that as the side is retired. Harrod actually ends up striking out 2. But 4 runs will come across for the Camo Padres. The Retro Padres will be coming up in the second, and we'll be right back with the second inning. All right, everybody, welcome back to Jerabek Park. Scripps Ranch Little League AA World Series. And Nate Roos leading things off for the Retro Padres. Jordan Toreen still on the mound for the Camo Padres. And so the Retro Padres down 4 here in the second inning. They've got to put some runs on the board. I believe you can only score 5 in an inning. Swing and a miss. Camo Padres moving their defense around here. Toreen's pitch. That's high. Nate Roos, Ryan Bodmer, and John Choi here in the second inning. Swing and a miss. That's a strike. But the Retro Padres, they win 1-2-3 in the first. And that pitch is high, ball 4. So a leadoff walk here for Nate Roos, the first base runner for the Retro Padres. And here's Ryan Bodmer. And the pitch to Ryan. Swung on, hit high into the air. Second baseman going out. He's got it. Throws back to first. Can they double him up? No, he's off the bag. Nice play. Nice play right there. Second baseman went out. At first, it looked like it was deep into the outfield. But number 5 there for the Camo Padres, that's Liam Hunter, makes the catch. John Choi with 1 out. And that ball to the backstop. Over to first or second base goes Nate Roos. So 1 out. The pop up to the shortstop. Liam Hunter. And here's John Choi. Swing and a miss, and he's got 2 strikes on him. On deck, Will Miller. And the pitch to Will is in the dirt, gets away from the catcher and over to third base goes Nate Ruse. That pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. John Choi at the plate. Here's the pitch. Inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Will Miller on deck. 1 out. A runner at third base. Ball on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. So John Choi strikes out, and here's Will Miller. 2 outs, a runner on third base, and the Retro Padres would love to pick this run up. Ball is fouled back. 0-1 to Will Miller. And the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be grounded over to shortstop. Up and over. Nice play by Liam Hunter. Liam involved on 2 plays there in that inning, and so a ground out by Will Miller. 6-3, third out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. It's the Camo Padres, 4-0 over the Retro Padres. And welcome back. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Camo Padres are up. Zach Rose, Ryan Sanford, and Gabe Loschke. One ball. So Jordan Toreen, 2 innings of scoreless ball against the Retro Padres. Swing and a miss. It's 4-0. And if the Camo Padres put some runs on the board here, it's going to be an uphill battle for the Retro Padres. That pitch in there for a strike right at the knees. And that next one just a little bit low. That one just a little bit outside, out of the reach of the catcher and into the backstop. And the next pitch coming up. That's going to be bounced just over the third baseman into left field. Taking a big turn but staying at first base is Zach Rose. Nice job by the outfield getting that ball in. Number 7, David Lutz.
Now batting, number 7, Gabe Loschke.
1 on, nobody out. That's a ball. Zach Rose at first. And that's a ball just inside. And that pitch is low, heading over to second base and getting there is Zach Rose. That ball finds the knees. That's a strike. And here's the next pitch. Outside and gets away. That's going to allow Zach Rose to hit third base. So runners on the corners, nobody out here. And here's Trevor Bowen, number 6. So number 7, Gabe Loschke, will take second base. That's a fine pitch to hit right there. I bet he wishes he could have that one back. Strike called to Trevor Bowen. And that pitch gets by the catcher. Here comes the runner trying to score, and he's going to make it. Number 12, Zach Rose will score on that wild pitch. Over to third base goes Gabe Loschke, and Trevor Bowen still at the plate. It's now 5-0 in favor of the Camo Padres. That pitch is going to get away from the catcher, but hits that backstop and comes back quickly. That pitch is up and in for a ball. Outside. So Bowen with the walk. Anthony Zazzo, number 11, the pitcher for the Retro Padres. All right, so after that conference there, Trevor Bowen with the walk. Runners are on the corners, and here's Blake Tashner. Gabe Loschke at third, Bowen at first. Anthony Zazzo pitching now, and he will race to the plate as that pitch gets away from the catcher. Taking second is Trevor. Staying at third was Gabe Loschke. Big swing up the middle to the shortstop, off his wrist, or the palm of his hand, actually, the heel of his hand, into the outfield. Couple of runs will score as Gabe Loschke scores. Trevor Bowen scores. That's 3 runs in the inning, 7-0. The Camo Padres with the lead. Blake Tashner at first with the single. And here's Jordan Tilreen. Over his head, and taking second base is Blake Tashner.
I guess Gino wants to talk to you or something.
Zazzo's pitch is outside. Josh Casper is on deck. 3 runs are in. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. On the outside corner, right at the knees. Anthony's next pitch is swung on and hit up the first baseline, foul. 2 strikes. And the next pitch is in there for a strike. Strike 3 called, and stealing third is Blake Tashner, I should say. Trevor came in to score. So 1 out. And here's Josh Casper with Blake Tashner at third base. Blake takes a big lead and nearly drew a throw from the catcher. And the next pitch in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher to save that. Big swing, foul that one back. Ate him up, came inside with that pitch. Moved it around. And it was fouled away. And that pitch is on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. So Anthony Zazzo with 2 strikeouts in a row here. And here's Liam Hunter.
Now batting number 5, Liam Hunter.
And so the Retro Padres trying to keep that runner at third off the board here with 2 outs. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. And Zaz's 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Went up and in on him. He chased it, Liam Hunter. And he's got 2 strikes. All right, Zazzo's 2-strike pitch inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catcher does a nice job there, keeping the ball in front, keeping the runner at third base. Blake Tashner's made his way around. The infield took second and third. And there's strike 3 called. So coming back and striking out the side, Anthony Zazzo. But 3 runs will score. The Retro Padres will strand a runner. We go to the 3rd inning. And it's the Camo Padres 7, Retro Padres 0. All right, Ken Gonzalez for George Landry Productions. We're back here at the Scripps Ranch Little League AA World Series at Jerribeck Park. Top of the 3rd inning, Retro Padres will send up Ryan Herod, David Lutz, and Jake Frabel. Jordan Toreen still on the mound for the Camo Padres. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Going after that outside pitch. Wanted to push it over to the left side of the infield. And the next pitch, he gets a piece of it, fouls it away. Took a little bit something off right there. Changeup. Big swing and a miss. And so striking out will be Ryan Harrod. And here's David Lutz. Jake Frabel on deck. Outside, 1 ball. Big swing and a miss by David Lutz. And Torine's next pitch is popped up, foul. One ball, 2 strikes. And that pitch on the outside corner. Strike 3 call. So the first 2 batters here in the 3rd inning out on strikes, and here's Jake Frabel. If Jake can get on, Ryan Green is on deck. Swing and a miss. Ball rolls away from the catcher into the backstop. All right, Jordan Torine looks in for a sign. Here's the pitch. Fouled away up the first base line. All right, here comes the pitch with 2 strikes. Ball low. It's Torine looking to strike out the side here. He's pitched the first 2 innings scoreless, and now 2/3 of an inning here in the 3rd scoreless. And that pitch is going to be bounced right back to him. Jordan picks it up over to first in time. So the Camo Padres out of that inning. And we will go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And it's the Camo Padres with a 7-0 lead. All right, we are here set for the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd. New pitcher for the Retro Padres, Nate Roos. And he'll be facing Jacob Wong, leading things off here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Camo Padres. Wong, Alex Fink, and Mason Bowen. And that ball's going to hit him. So Jacob Wong hit by the pitch. And here's Alex Fink. Mason Bowen, Ashton Duncan, and Zach Rose will come up after. Ball is outside and over to second base goes Jacob. And that pitch will get away from the catcher and over to third base goes Jacob. And so Jacob has turned getting hit into a 3-base play as he's standing on third. Alex Fink looking to pick him up. And that pitch to Alex is right there at the letters on the corner. And that pitch is outside, ball 4. So a hit batter and a base on balls. You've got runners on the corners, nobody out. And Mason Bowen now will step in. Number 4. And Mason will swing and drive this one into the right center field gap. It'll split the defenders, roll to the wall. 1-run scores. They're going to send Alex Fink around. He'll score on a triple by Mason Bowen. So Jacob Wong and Alex Fink will score. Mason Bowen at third, and here's Ashton Duncan. It's now 9-0 Camo Padres over the Retro Padres. That pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And the pitch on the outside corner, strike 3 called. So Duncan is out. And here's Zach Rose. Swing and a foul back. It's foul ball or fair ball. And fair ball. Bat didn't touch it, just got away from the catcher. Bowen scores. That's the 3rd run of the inning. All right, here's the pitch. Ball. Zach Rose awaits the pitch. He'll foul that one back. So Zach Rose hanging tough here. Swinging at that pitch, grounded to the second baseman, fires to first in time, just in time to get him. Nice play right there. Let's see, number 5. Number 5, the second baseman for the Retro Padres, and that is, let's see here, check the roster, Jacob Hilberg. So Jake Hilberg with a fine play. Gabe Loschke. Here's the pitch. Backs out, but that's going to hit the corner for a strike. 3 runs across. 10-0. Camo Padres. On the outside corner for a strike. And Loschke take that one high. Resets. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 called. So he'll come back, get a couple of strikeouts, but 3 runs across the plate. We've played 3 innings here at the AA World Series. It is Retro Padres trailing the Camo Padres 10-0. All right, Ryan Green leading things off for the Retro Padres here in the 4th inning, and the Retro Padres have got to get some runs on the board. Blake Tashner is now on the mound, the lefty for the Camo Padres. 1 strike. Jacob Hillberg, and then the top of the order, Ben Narstedt. And that ball bounced to the third baseman, fires across, gets away from the first baseman, and over to second goes Ryan Green. Nice play getting the ball, but his throw just wide of the first baseman. That's number 4. Mason Bowen with that play. Made a nice play getting the ball, but just threw it away. And now nobody out. A runner at second base. And here's Jacob Hillberg. Swing and a miss. And that pitch is swung on a miss. So Blake Tashner, not messing around, is going right after the hitters now. That big left-handed move. And that pitch is swung on and missed. And down he goes. So striking out Jacob Hillberg. And here's Ben Narstedt. Roman Miller is on deck. So number 3, Ben Narstedt. And that's going to be popped up foul, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Tashner's 0-2 pitches outside, gets away from the catcher. Play at third, but Ryan Green is there. He takes third on that wild pitch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back. And that pitch beautifully placed right on the outside corner, right at the knees. Strike 3 called. And here's Roman Miller, number 10. Miller flied out to the center fielder. And that was the current pitcher, Blake Tashner, making the catch on that play back in the first inning. 1 ball. And that pitch is a ball. 2 out, a runner at third base. Retro Padres looking for a run. Fouled it away, so he's keeping himself alive, Roman Miller. And there's a walk. So runners at the corners, 2 outs, and here's Anthony Zazzo.
Now batting, number 11, Anthony Zazzo.
Anthony Zazzo relieving Ryan Herod in that last inning. Pitch is high and trying to steal second. He's going to get hung up so the runner can score. He does, and back to first. So nice play by the Retro Padres to get a run as Roman Miller attempted to steal stop so that the runner at third, Ryan Green, could score, and he does. So Green scores from third. The first run of the game for the Retro Padres. It's 10-1. And Roman Miller still at first. Ball in the dirt. And Miller's not going anywhere. And the pitch to Anthony, big swing and a miss. He's got 2 strikes on him. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. And so Cashner strikes out the side. 1 run, though, for the Retro Padres. We head to the bottom of the 4th. They trail 10-1. All right, here we are. The Camo Padres are up. Ryan Sanford. A new pitcher for the Retro Padres is Ryan Bodmer. So Ryan Sanford I think they added Ryan to the bottom there. Ball is outside, 1-2. And the next pitch, swing and a miss. One away, and here's Trevor Bowen. So Ryan Bodmer gets a strikeout, his first inning of relief here. And that pitch is popped up to the first baseman. Can he get it? Oh! Just falls in front of him. Foul territory, so that's strike 1 to Trevor Bowen. Next pitch is low. Bottom of the 4th inning. And that pitch is fouled back. 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch is up and in. 2-2. And so Bodmer trying to paint the corners, misses there. Ball 3. So a count is full, 3-2 to Trevor Bowen. And Trevor whacks that one foul down the first baseline. Bodmer set. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And again, into the air, down the first baseline and out of play. And that pitch is hit over to shortstop. Oh, just underneath his glove. And so a single for Trevor Bowen. Number 8 tried to make that play. Jake Frabel. So with one out, Bowen at first base. And here's Blake Tashner. Bodmer's pitch on the outside corner. Nope, just outside, 1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch hit into the air, and it's going to drop into left field. Over to second base goes Trevor Bowen. A single to left by Blake Tashner. And here's Jordan Toreen. So the Camo Padres trying to add to their 10-1 lead. And that's fouled away. Strike 1. Here at Jerbeck Park, the 7th of June, a Saturday, 2014. Scripps Ranch Little League AA World Series. And that pitch is high. And that pitch slapped foul down the first base side. And so Jordan Toreen is really making the pitcher work. And that ball is outside. That ball is going to be blown right by him. Went for that high, hard heat right there. And so Jordan will strike out. The second out of the inning. And runners remain at first and second, 2 outs. And here's Josh Casper. Josh will foul that away, 0-1. Foul back again, 2 strikes. And the 2-strike pitch is hit right back to the pitcher. He goes to third the easy way. That's the way his body was going. And they get the force out. And so the Retro Padres get out of the inning without allowing a run. Good job for the Retro Padres. We head to the bottom, or to the 5th inning. They trail 10-1. All right, we're just about set to start the 5th inning here. The Retro Padres will send up Nate Ruse, Ryan Bodmer, and John Choi. Blake Tashner still on the mound, big lefty. Got nice control of that ball. A little bit low, 1-0. Pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1, nice placement there by Tashner. Kept it at the knees and below. Pitch a little high, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens it up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nate walked and was stranded at third in the 2nd inning. 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. Full count, 3-2. And that pitch is high, ball 4. So Nate Roos with another walk. 1 on, nobody out for Ryan Bodmer.
Number 12, Ryan Bodmer.
Pitch hit into the air, popped up on the infield. Second baseman underneath can't make the play. The batter, or the runner going to second base, is going to make it just in time as the ball was thrown away. I'm not sure, though, that they would have gotten him. It looked like he had beaten it anyway. So Ryan Bodmer on base. Over to second goes Nate Roos. And here's John Choi. And so the Retro Padres mounting a bit of a rally here in the 5th inning. 2 on, nobody out. John Choi, Will Miller, and Ryan Herod to follow. And that pitch is high. And that's in there for a strike. Runners taking a big lead off, trying to draw a throw. Catcher not doing it. They go back. Swing and a miss. John Choi struck out in the 2nd inning. And the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-2. Tajner's 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. So the bases are loaded now. Nobody out for the Retro Padres. And now batting is Will Miller. And a time called there by the Camo coach, Dean Hunter. All right, bases loaded, and here's Will Miller. Ryan Herod, David Lutz. Miller swing and a miss, 0-1. Ten to 1, Camo Padres lead, but 3 Retro Padres are on the bases here. And that pitch is hit in the air, foul. The 2-strike pitch. Lowe gets away, and everybody will stay where they were. Runner gets back. They made a play at first, but he slid, he's safe. That's John Choi. And the next pitch is hit over to shortstop. Gets in front of it. Keeps it in the infield. Kept it in the infield. A run scores, but if it got by him, you probably had 2 runs score. But of course, he's kicking himself because maybe would have turned to double play. I think the best hope he had there was to get the force at second and a run scores. So Nate Roos scores. Over to third is Bodmer. John Choi at second, and Will Miller at first. 10-2. Wow, big swing and a miss right there. And I tell you, Ryan Harrod was looking for the grand slam with that swing. Swing and a miss, 2 strikes. Well, actually, that was a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. He couldn't help but going after that big high heat. He saw it, looked really big. And there's the strikeout. He wanted that home run. First out of the inning, and here's David Lutz. They still haven't put that run on the board here, but it is 10-2. And Lutz going after that high one. 1 ball, or 1 strike, I should say. On deck, Jake Frabel. And let's see if Blake Tashner can get out of this jam. That's a ball. And the 1 ball pitch is ball 2. So the first time today, the Camel Padres in some trouble. Ball 3. To walk him here, that's the 3rd run of the game. And the base is still loaded. Only 1 out. And the 3-1 pitch into the air to center field. And no catch. They go to second. Can't get the force there. It's thrown away. And everybody moves up. A break for the Retro Padres. So scoring is Ryan Bodmer. Over to third is John Choi. To second, Will Miller. And David Lutz on first. Jake Frabel now at the plate. It's 10-3 with 1 out. They had a chance for 2 outs on that play. Or I should say a chance for 1 out twice. Tough play by the center fielder to make that catch. He came up. It would have been a catch right off the ground. But the shortstop just couldn't hang on to the ball and his throw back in. Jake Frabel looks at a pitch outside. 2 runs have scored. 3 more on base. And that's a strike. Next pitch is going to be bounced foul. So he'll get in there and do it again. Ryan Green is on deck. That's a ball. Tashner's pitch is low. Ball 3, I believe. Blake Tashner getting a little frustrated, but he's throwing well. He had that fly ball. So a couple of plays didn't go his way. But he's throwing strikes, and there's strike 3 called. Right down the middle. Second out of the inning, here's Ryan Green. Bases remain loaded. And that pitch fouled away. And that pitch is going to be bounced out in front of the mound. The pitcher gets it, throws to his catcher in time. So Blake Tashner with a smart play goes the easy way to home plate. Retires the side. 2 runs, though, for the Retro Padres. And it is now 10-3 in favor of the Camo Padres. And that will be the end of the game. As with the 5-run limit, there will be no way that the Retro Padres can come back. It's 10-3, and that's the way the game will end. So your 2014 AA World Series champs here at Scripps Ranch Little League are the Camo Padres as they win it 10-3. Ken Gonzalez here for George Langevin Productions. We hope you enjoyed this game. The Retro Padres had some excitement there at the end, and they shake hands at the plate. We'll see you all next year right here at Jerabek Park.
Okay, at this time I'd like to welcome Chris Narstedt, who is the manager from the American League Championship team, to present trophies for their first place status.
Okay, Will Miller.
Congratulations.
Nate Roos.
Great season, dude. Good job. All right.
Roman Miller.
Great season, Roman. Nice job, dude. Congratulations, buddy. All right. Thank you.
Anthony Zazzo. Smile, it's okay.
Great season, Anthony. Congratulations, dude. Good season, pal.
David Lutz.
Congratulations on an excellent season. Good work.
Jake Frabel.
All right, cheers. Congratulations, pal. There you go. Great season.
Ryan Green.
Congratulations. Good season, pal. Good work. All right, go for it.
John Choi.
Congratulations, John. Excellent season. Good work. Thank you.
Ryan Bodmer.
Congratulations, Ryan. Excellent season. Congratulations. Good job.
Jacob Hilberg.
Congratulations. Good season, pal. There you go. Turn around, smile. All right, thanks.
Ryan Herod.
Congratulations on the first place. Good job. Thank you.
And Ben Narstead.
Congratulations, man. Good season, dude. Good work. All right, back to your life. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Congratulations on a great season. Thanks. Good game. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Lance Tashner and present the awards for his first place finish, his World Series victory. Medals.
You okay? Don't want you to get hurt. First off, big round of applause to the American League team. They did a great job, everyone. Good job. First up, we got Liam Hunter.
Good job, Liam. Congratulations, pal. Trophy, too. Congrats. Good season. There you go.
Jordan Torian.
Congratulations. Excellent season.
That's the pink wristband member.
There you go. Good job. Good season.
Zach Rose.
Good job, Zach. Great job catching. Congratulations. And a trophy for you as well. Great season. Excellent job.
Ryan Sanford.
Good job, Ryan. Glad you can make it.
You as well. Good season. Thank you.
Alex Fink.
Good job, Alex.
There you go.
Turn around. Thank you.
And a trophy for you as well. Good season. Congratulations.
Mason Bowen.
Good job, buddy. Good job, Mason.
Good season. Congratulations. Good season. Thank you.
Ashton Duncan.
Good job, buddy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your award this morning, too. That's great.
There you go. Good season. Way to go. All right, you're good.
Okay, thank you.
Trevor Bowen.
Good job, buddy.
Congratulations. Great season. There you go. Excellent season. Good job.
Blake Tashner.
Good job, buddy.
Great season.
Smile.
For you as well. Congratulations. Thanks, Blake.
Jacob Long.
Good job. Hey, congratulations this morning, too, on your award.
There you go. Great season, Jacob. First place. You did a lot of hard work today, huh? Good job. Excellent season. Thank you.
Josh Casper.
Congratulations.
Good job, buddy.
Good season. There you go, Josh. Trophy for you as well. Congratulations on a good season. Thank you.
Gabe Loschke.
Good job, Gabe. Good job, buddy.
Congratulations. There you go. And a trophy.
And I also want to thank my coaches, Dean Hunter and Al Tashner.
All right, another big round of applause for both teams and for our World Series champions. All right, have a great rest of your day, everybody. Thank you for coming out.
Hey, Ben. Hey, look at the camera and say cheese.
Look at every single one. Great World Series.
Overtime free. Between you and Beat LA. Who's TMZ? I'm covering them all. Hey, number one finger up.
Say cheese, Coach. What should I say after that, Coach? I'm saying cheese. 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 Cheese.
Okay, silly picture. Silly.
Ow.
Boys, do a cheers with your trophies.
Guys, come on up in the air. Cheers. Alex, turn around.
All right, here we go. Thanks for watching this ball game. We're at 2014 Scripps Ranch Little League AA World Series. We got the Retro Padres right here. Came up a few runs short, but they had a great time, and they're going to introduce themselves right now. Why don't you go ahead and give us your name?
David Nuts, William Miller, Anthony Zosso, Nathan Roos.
All right. So what does this trophy say here that they gave you?
Scripps Ranch Little League 2014 AA champion, first place American League.
All right, so you guys were first place in the American League. How exciting was this season for you?
Super fun.
Yeah? Were you a little nervous coming into this game?
No, not really. We believed that we would have a fun time, win or lose. Still played our hardest. We gave up at the middle, but good game to all of us.
They had some good pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job out there, too. I think did you strike out 3 in a row at one point?
Not 3 in a row, but I struck out 3.
You struck out 3. How did you feel out there?
All right. I
Yeah.
mean, it was cool to strike out 3 people in the World Series. It was my dream to pitch in the World Series. It was pretty cool.
Oh, definitely. Did you pitch a lot during the regular season?
In the playoffs, no, I didn't pitch once, but in the regular season, I pitched a lot, yeah.
You did. All right, so you're kind of used to it out there. Good job. All right, how about you? How did this game go for you personally?
Good.
Yeah, did you have some hits? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, 2 walks.
2 walks. And did you score a run?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did. So, you know, you had a good time, but what about out in the field? How many different positions did you play?
3.
You played 3 different. Where'd you play?
I played bench, center field, and catcher.
Okay, so you were one of the catchers. That was the only position we couldn't tell who was back there because you have all the mask and everything on. So, was he catching when you were pitching?
No, that was Ben Norstedt. Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys had a great season. Now you got your summer coming up after school. What are you going to be doing with yourself this summer?
Going to Yosemite
Oh, yeah?
with our dogs.
You looking forward to that?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been before?
No.
Oh, yeah, so you must be pretty excited.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's awesome. How about you?
We might go camping and going to Universal Studios for my birthday on August 27th.
Oh, that's cool. You can't wait. You already know. Obviously, you know the date. It's your birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what about you?
I'm going to be going to Hawaii
Really? When are you going?
around August, like late July, early August, for my mom's birthday.
And have you been there before?
I've been there once when I was like 4. I went to Kauai, but I'm going to Maui.
So you'll probably remember more this time.
A lot more, yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I'm going to summer camps because my mom and dad have to go to work.
That's some summer camps are cool around here, around your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Are they baseball camps or just kind of everything camps?
They're outpost camps and then water camps.
Oh, that sounds fun. Cool, cool. All right, so good job, guys. Now's your chance to say hello to anybody you want to out there. Don't forget anyone.
Hello, everybody.
Everybody.
Hi, people.
Mom, Dad,
Sup, homies?
Sup, friends?
friends. All right, you guys probably have a lot of friends. You're a good group. All right, congratulations, guys. Good job. We'll get some more of your plays here. All right, have a good summer. All right, we got 4 more of the Retro Padres right here. They're pretty upbeat. You know, they were just in the World Series. They came up a little short, but they had fun, and they're looking to talk right now. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Jake Frabel.
All right.
Roman Miller.
Ryan Bodmer. Ryan Herod.
All right. Bodmer, but it looks like it says Boomer on the back of your shirt.
They're not good at making capital D's.
Is that the excuse? All right, so did you get a lot of action in today's game?
Sort of. I got the ball a couple times in field, and I got a hit, but I got out, and then I struck out, so it was okay.
That's pretty active. You just didn't sit there and watch. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Were you nervous like last night or this morning before you got out here?
Maybe not a lot, but yeah, I just, it's awesome going to the World Series, and it's just pretty cool to really go. It's an honor.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, and you know, to get to the World Series, a lot of guys play baseball their whole lives and never get any sort of championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And so, when you're out here finally and you're warming up and you're getting ready for the game, I mean, are all the butterflies gone and it's all business for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you one of those guys kind of a little nervous last night?
No.
No? You were all business?
Yeah.
Have you played Scripps Ranch Little League before?
Yeah.
And how did you do in the past? How'd your teams do?
I've been to the World Series 3 times, 3
Really?
straight years, but I've lost all the time, every time.
But you've been 3 straight years. You figure next year you're going to have to break free.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that 4th one will be a charm.
Yeah.
All right, how about you? Have you been in the World Series before?
Yeah.
Really? Were you guys on the same team?
Mm-hmm.
So you felt the defeat of last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's fun every time, right? Even though you've been before, it's still exciting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're playing against a lot of your friends, you're playing with your friends, and a lot of family is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really fun. This is a good time, you know, neighborhood park like this, and to come out here and play ball year after year. What are some of the things that you do besides play baseball?
I play soccer, I play basketball, I do flag football after school every Thursday, I do piano, and I'm pretty good at running.
Really? So you're really busy.
Yeah.
Are you pretty good at piano?
Yeah.
Getting there? Yeah. Have you ever done like a concert?
Yeah.
Is you get nervous there?
No.
No?
I don't really get nervous that
Get
much.
nervous. I guess not. How about you? What do you like to do besides sports and stuff?
Just like basketball and soccer, and that's probably yeah.
Yeah. You wish your teachers give you a bunch of homework over summer?
No.
No? To keep you busy?
No.
No, not at all. You do enough during the year?
I'm lucky.
How about you? What are some of the things you like to do?
Soccer and
Really?
and to watch baseball.
What position do you play in soccer?
Defense.
Is that your favorite defense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that. And you just watch baseball? Padres?
Yeah.
Is that your team?
Yeah.
How'd they do last night?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was watching. They were losing 3-0. I don't know if they came back. They probably lost.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Diamondbacks, the Padres would be in last place right now. All right, what do you like to do?
I do flag football after school on Thursday.
Are you guys in the same league?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'm going to play Pop Warner football, and that's all.
What position do you like to play in football?
Wide receiver.
That's cool. That's a good one. You must like to run.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's your guys' turn. You saw the last guys. You say hello to. Get some names. Who do you like to say hello to out there?
Anybody?
Mom, dad, sister, brother,
Kids?
kids, pets. You got a dog?
Yeah.
You're taking the Yosemite, right?
No.
No? You got to take the dogs with you. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
It would, of course. All right, how about you? Who do you want to say hello to? I know you're dying to say hello to a bunch of people.
I don't know. My
your
dog,
teacher?
who can't even see the TV.
That's funny.
Doesn't understand anything.
No?
No.
Not a smart one? No. Teach him.
Never. Too much of my time.
My dad
Your dad? Anyone else?
and my mom.
It's her
And
birthday?
yeah.
Why don't you say something?
Happy birthday, Mom.
Jeez, like pulling teeth getting you guys to say something. All right, how about you? You got to say hello to someone.
My teacher.
Really? They must not give you much homework.
Mm.
No? Normal amount?
Yeah.
All right, anybody else?
No.
That's it. Well, hopefully your teacher's watching here. All right, guys, congrats. Maybe fourth time will be a charm next year, and have a good summer.
Bye.
All right, we're here with the Retro Padres, 2014 Scripps Ranch Little League AA?
Yeah.
The AA division. All right, we got 4 more guys here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Ben Nerstead. Ryan Green. John Choi.
Jacob Hilberg.
All right. All right, so you guys got your trophies. You went all the way as far as you could. And I asked some of your teammates, is this the first time or have you been to the World Series before?
I've been.
How many times?
This is my second time.
Second one, and how did the first one go?
We won.
You won, so you've won one and lost one.
Yeah. We won by 5 last time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, was that last year or was it a couple
Yeah,
years?
last year.
Last year. All right, so you've been on both sides, and you know how the whole story goes. So, still got to be happy that you played, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good season?
Yeah.
How about you? Did you have a pretty good season?
Yeah, but I've never been to the World Series. This is my first time.
So were you kind of excited this morning, kind of nervous like some of your teammates?
I was pretty nervous, but once I got on the field, I'm like, oh, this is the same thing as the regular season.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens because I think you spend so much time at night or in the morning just thinking about it. Then when you're out here doing it, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel the same way?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Have you been in the World Series before?
No, this is my first year.
So your first one, and were you a little bit nervous also?
Yes.
Did you play Scripps Ranch Little League last year?
No.
Really? So you knew. Did you play Little League at all last year?
No.
Is this your first year playing baseball?
Yes.
Really? So what did you think? Is it a fun game? Do you want to keep playing?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to learn more and more?
Yes.
Now that you've watched for like a whole season, is there any position that you think that you want to play more than others?
I don't know.
Just wherever they want to put you?
Mhm.
And do you like to bat?
Yes.
All right, that's good. How about you? Have you been in the World Series?
No. This is my first year.
First year, did you play here last year?
Yeah.
And how did that season go?
We didn't do too good. I mean, last season we made it to like the second playoff game, and then we lost it. We lost both games, so.
Yeah. Well, making it to the second round of the playoffs is pretty good. You made it all the way to the World Series this year. So, during this game right here, do you remember any special play that you were involved in that stands out?
Not really, no.
No, nothing that was. Did you bat?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you do batting?
Struck out.
Struck out. How about in the field? Did you catch anything?
I played catcher, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like playing catcher?
Yeah.
Was that one of the first positions that you learned how to play?
No. I just started this year.
Really?
Yeah.
And you got pretty good at it?
Yeah, I've been playing Scripps Ranch Little League since T-ball.
Really? So you've learned a lot about all the different positions in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job today. Good job. Now, how about you? Did you what position did you play today?
Second base and outfield and then bench.
Okay, so second base and outfield. Do you like the outfield or do you like playing the infield better?
Infield.
You like you get more action in the infield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more exciting. And then we just talked about it. You like to, you kind of play all the positions. You're trying to learn them. So this being your first season in baseball, did you play any other sports?
No.
No, so this is it. Baseball is really your first taste of playing sports.
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job. How about you? Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I play soccer, and I'm looking into doing track.
Oh, wow. Do you play club soccer or just kind of rec soccer?
I play club.
Club, and what team are you on?
I'm on the Scripps Ranch competitive team
Pretty good team?
with Ben.
Awesome. What position do you play?
Are we talking soccer or baseball?
Soccer.
I normally play forward and midfield.
All right, and then in baseball, what's your favorite position to play?
Second and right field.
Awesome. All right. All right, here's your chance to say hello to anybody you want out there.
Hi,
Hi, who?
peeps.
Peeps? All your peeps out there? Okay, cool.
Hi. I don't know who I'm saying hi.
You got mom, dad, brothers, sisters.
I don't know anyone.
You got family.
Hi, world.
Hi, world. Okay. How about you? You want to say hello to your mom or your dad?
Hi.
You got sisters or brothers?
My sisters and my mom is somewhere else.
Really? So, but they'll get to watch this later, see? So you can say something to them.
You can?
Yeah. They'll watch it later.
Just hi.
Just hello. Hope they're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And how about you?
I don't know what to say for hi because the kid before me, Anthony, he stole my punchline, so
He did? Hi, world.
no.
No. What did he say?
Sup, homies?
Homies. That's
Yeah.
right. Everyone's got homies. But hey, guys, you guys did a good job. You answered the questions pretty good, and you did well today. It was exciting watching the game, and hope to see you out here next year. I'm sure you'll be out here next year. All right? They did. They had some good pitching, and they could hit. You guys tried to make it exciting there at the end. It was really good. All right, well, have a good summer, guys. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye. All right, we're here with Chris Narsted, the manager of the Retro Padres team. And, we just talked to all your players. It's got to be kind of sad saying bye to these guys. They're some good guys.
It is. I think 5 of them on my team go to school with my son, so I see him every day at Jerebeck. And I know all the other ones just from coaching every year. And, yeah, this is one of my tightest teams we've had. And it is, so you grow close to them, and it's sad when it's over.
Yeah, exactly. And then, being someone who's been involved, for the past few years, and, some of your teams, you've gone to the World Series a couple times in a row, and one of your kids, I think, won one and lost one now. What does that mean to you? Just being around, this group kid, watching them year after year play these games?
I guess for me, the most important thing as a manager is getting them to develop throughout the year, to get them to come away with just something that they've learned through the year. And I had a great coaching staff this year. I think we had 4 or 5 assistant coaches. So we got to break down into groups, work with the kids, and from talking to them and listening to them, I think every one of them had a positive experience, and I expect to see them all back next year.
All right, and at this age, let's say you want to talk to them as they develop and get older and through middle school and up into high school, what would be your message to these guys?
At this age, I think just to stay positive. They're so emotional up and down, but this is Little League Baseball, and bottom line is we're here to have fun. Right. And if we're getting emotional and we're down, we're not having fun. So to bring it back to its roots and just remember, this is about having fun. This is a team sport. We go hang out with our friends. Obviously, everybody wants to win, but if we can learn how to lose positively too, then it's a positive all the way through.
Yeah, definitely good words to live by. All right, Chris, appreciate it.
Yep.
Good season. Good game today. All right, there you have it. The Retro Padres coming up a little bit short, but they had a great time. Great manager, great coaches, great kids. We'll see you all next year right back at Jerebeck Park.